The night shift inside Deep Space Listening Post 47 was usually quiet. Most days, the only sounds were the soft hum of the scanners and the quiet tapping of screens. Lieutenant Mara Kessler sat alone at her console, sipping cold coffee and watching empty star charts slide past. She liked the calm. She liked the silence. But on this night, the silence broke. A sharp tone hit her earpiece. Not a normal alert. Not a human signal. Something else. Mara straightened in her seat. Unknown transmission detected, the system said in a flat voice. She opened the audio file. A harsh, broken voice echoed out, layers of static, deep cracks in the sound, and something like fear shaking every word. Human vessels, turn back. Your kind brings ruin. Mara froze. The voice was alien. Not one she recognized from the database. Not one ever logged in the station's entire history. She replayed the message again. Same words. Same terror. She checked the coordinates. The signal came from far beyond explored space, beyond the outer line of known star routes. No colonies existed there. No human probes. Nothing. Mara zoomed into the waveform. The tone of the message was not angry. Not demanding. It was pleading. Her fingers moved fast over her console as she ran translation checks, stress markers, emotion scans. Every test came back the same, the speaker was scared, and scared of humans. Why? Mara whispered. She sent an urgent report to Earth Fleet Command. Protocol demanded she wait for confirmation, but Mara kept playing the message softly, over and over. The way it said your kind felt heavy, as if humans were a known threat. But they had never traveled that far. They had never met any species in that direction. 2 hours later, her console blinked with a new message. UEF Horizon deployed. You will join mission crew. Launch in 6 hours. Mara exhaled slowly. She had hoped this was a glitch, a strange cosmic echo. But if Command was sending a long-range cruiser, they believed the signal was real, and dangerous. 6 hours later, Mara walked onto the docking deck. The UEF Horizon, a sleek, silver long-range cruiser, floated like a blade of light above the bay. The ship was built for deep space travel and unknown threats. It carried a strong crew, heavy scanning arrays, and enough power to fight small fleets. It was not sent for minor problems. Commander Hale, tall and calm with sharp dark eyes, greeted her with a nod. Lieutenant Kessler. You discovered the signal? Yes, sir, Mara replied. Good. We'll need your skills. No one else has been able to decode it as well as you. The crew boarded. Engines warmed. The Horizon lifted into the black and jumped into deep space. During the long jump, Mara sat in the briefing room with the rest of the crew. The signal played again on the speakers. The room grew quiet. No one looked relaxed. That alien voice is scared of us? One crew member asked. But we've never even been to that region, another said. Commander Hale tapped the display. More signals have appeared. All similar. All with the same message, humans should turn back. He pressed another button. Several recordings played, different voices, different languages, but all repeating the same warning. All shaking with fear. Are these threats? The ship's navigator asked. No, Mara answered before anyone else could. The fear markers are too strong. They're not warning us because they want to scare us. They're warning us because something scared them first. The room went still. What kind of thing scares multiple alien species so much they broadcast warnings to anyone who might pass by? The medic asked. No one had an answer. The Horizon dropped out of jump near the signal source. Light from nearby stars glowed faintly off scattered metal. And then they saw it, hundreds of broken ships drifting in the dark. Alien ships. Dozens of designs. Across sizes and shapes. Torn apart as if by a giant hand. Dear God, someone whispered. Commander Hale ordered full scans. Mara's screen filled with data. No life signs. No power cores. No distress beacons still active. Every ship showed the same type of damage, massive ripping force, but no burn marks from weapons. Nothing from missiles. Nothing from energy blasts. It's like they were crushed, Mara said. But by what? Another officer asked. The silence inside the horizon felt heavier than the vacuum outside. Mara moved her scanner to the center of the wreck field. There, stuck between two broken carriers, she found something strange, an energy imprint unlike anything in the database. It pulsed with a rough rhythm. It looked like a tear in space itself had opened and something huge had come through. "Commander, I think this is the origin point of the attack," she said. Before Hale could respond, alarms blared across the ship. "Massive power spike behind us," the pilot shouted. "Something's coming through a rift." Mara's heart thudded. The view screen flashed white, then deep red, then stabilized. Behind the horizon, space itself distorted like stretched rubber. A huge crack of blue-white light sliced open the dark. Something moved inside the rift, something large, twisting, and impossible to define. Tendrils of energy slid out as if tasting the space around it. Then the creature, or whatever it was, turned toward the human ship. "It sees us," Mara whispered. The Riftborn shape let out a sound that shook the sensors. It surged forward, its form shifting and growing, reaching for the horizon with frightening speed. "Evasive!" Commander Hale ordered. The horizon shot forward, engines screaming as the creature lunged behind them. The ship dodged between broken alien hulls. The creature smashed through wreckage like it was paper. Mara watched in horror. "This thing destroyed all those ships," she said softly. "And now it's coming for us." The crew realized something at the same time. This creature reacted the moment it detected humans. And it reacted with rage. Why? Why humans? Why not the other species? As the horizon raced away, Mara felt the first real spark of fear. Maybe the alien warnings were not only fear of the creature. Maybe they were afraid of what humans would do when pushed. But the bigger question burned in her thoughts. Why did the galaxy think humanity brought ruin? The UEF horizon raced through the wreck field with every engine at maximum power. Behind them, the giant Riftborn creature tore through space like a living storm. Its shape shifted every second, sometimes long and thin like a blade, sometimes wide and heavy like a living wall. It had no clear body, no clear face, only bright cracks of energy running through its form like burning veins. Lieutenant Mara Kessler watched its movement on her screen, heart beating hard. The creature did not chase the broken alien ships. It chased only the horizon. Commander Hale stood firm beside the pilot. "Keep us between the debris. Make it hard for that thing to get a clean path." "Yes, sir," the pilot shouted. Large pieces of metal spun past the windows. Alien ship hulls, torn into floating shards, blocked the creature's full reach. Each time it slammed into a chunk of debris, the metal exploded into bright dust. But even after each hit, the creature kept coming. It never slowed. It never tired. Mara checked the energy readings again. "Commander, the creature is following our human signature. The second it saw us, it locked on." "Why only us?" one officer whispered. "That's what we need to find out," Mara said. "Something in it recognizes humans." The horizon dodged another blast of force from the creature. The ship shook hard, throwing crew members against their seats. "Shields at 40%, the engineer yelled. "If that thing hits us directly, we're gone," the pilot muttered. Commander Hale made a quick decision. "Helm. Turn toward the far side of the field. We need distance." "Sir, that puts us closer to the dead zone, no readings, no beacons." "Exactly. If it can't track us through the interference, maybe we can lose it." The pilot obeyed. The horizon curved sharply and flew into a dense cloud of metal and dust. The creature rushed after them, but the thick debris slowed it. It twisted, smashed through, tried to push through the cloud, but the smaller fragments tangled around it like a net. Now! Hale shouted. Jump engines, charge everything you can. Yes, sir, charging, the chief engineer answered. The horizon's jump core glowed bright blue. The creature roared, shaking the cloud apart with pure force. The horizon vanished just before it reached them. Moments later, the ship burst out of jump in a calmer region of space. The crew sat in silence, breathing hard. Did we lose it? One crew member finally asked. For now, Commander Hale said. But we don't know how far it can track us. Mara kept scanning behind them, expecting the creature to appear again. But for the moment, nothing. Only normal star readings. We should regroup, Hale said. Find survivors. Find answers. The horizon turned back toward the wreck field, carefully, keeping distance. They scanned for any energy traces, any life signs. For a long time, the screens showed nothing. Then Mara noticed a faint blip. Very faint. Very small. Commander, I'm detecting a weak signal on the edge of the field. Not a life form, but something machine-like. Show location. A small, metallic sphere floated alone between two crushed vessels. Its surface was cracked, and one side sparked with dying energy. That looks like some kind of alien drone, the navigator said. Bring it aboard, Hale ordered. If it survived the attack, it might know something. A shuttle team retrieved the drone and placed it inside the tech bay. Mara and the engineering team worked carefully to power it. After a few minutes, the drone flickered with pale white light. A round eye-shaped sensor opened slowly, as if waking from a nightmare. The drone scanned the humans. Its voice came out quiet and glitching. Identify, species. Mara stepped forward. We are humans. From Earth. The drone froze. Its lights dimmed, then brightened sharply, as if shocked. Humans, here? Impossible. Dangerous. You should not have come. Mara leaned closer. We received warnings. From alien broadcasts. They told us to stay away. The drone trembled. Yes. Yes. They warned you because the Riftborn hunts every star empire. And when it learns a new species exists, it tastes for their power, to destroy them. And it came after us the moment it saw us, Mara said quietly. The drone's cracked body buzzed. It sees you not as prey, but as threat. Mara blinked. Threat? We've never attacked anyone. We've never even been here. You do not understand, the drone replied. The Riftborn is not a natural creature. It was shaped, long ago, by an ancient empire. That empire fell. The Riftborn survived. It hunts force, will, and growth. Growth? Mara repeated. Yes, the drone said. In the galaxy's history, no young species grew as fast as humans. Your expansion rate, your war records, your technology leaps, the galaxy saw these things. They feared you. Mara exchanged a look with Commander Hale. We're not war-hungry, she said. But they believed you might become so, the drone whispered. Hale crossed his arms. So the alien warnings weren't to keep us away from them, they were to keep us away from that creature? Yes, the drone said. Because whenever the Riftborn finds a strong species, it destroys them first. And many alien races feared that if it ever learned about humans, the war would end the galaxy. Mara felt a chill. So humans didn't bring ruin, we just made the galaxy afraid. The drone's eye dimmed. Not just fear. Hope, too. The Riftborn is too strong for any one empire. But some believed humans might be the ones able to stop it. Or doom everything trying. The crew stood silent, letting those words sink in. Commander Hale finally broke the silence. If the Riftborn sees us as a threat, it will keep coming. It won't stop. Yes, the drone said. It will follow you across systems. It marked you. Mara closed her eyes for a moment. The weight of those words pressed heavy on her chest. Marked. Hunted. Chased not because humans were weak, but because they might be the only ones strong enough to fight. Commander Hale turned to the crew. We need allies. We need answers. And we need to learn how to battle something that can tear fleets apart. Prepare for long-range scans. We're not running blindly anymore. The drone's eye flickered once more. There is more you must know, about the Riftborn, and about the galaxy's fear of you. Mara leaned in. Then tell us everything. And the drone began to speak. The alien drone rested on the metal table, its small eye dim but steady. The tech bay lights flickered slightly as power fed into the machine. Lieutenant Mara Kessler stood close, arms crossed, leaning forward with full focus. Every crew member nearby listened in silence. The drone's voice was soft, broken in places, but clear enough to understand. There is a reason the galaxy fears humans, the drone began. It is not because you attacked them. It is because you grew faster than any species before you. Mara frowned. We grew fast, yes. But that doesn't make us dangerous. To them, it did, the drone replied. Many young species expand slowly. They take centuries to leave their home systems. Your people did it in decades. You built ships quickly. You fought your own wars and survived. You adapted fast. Too fast. Commander Hale stepped closer. But we never threatened anyone. The drone let out a weak crackle. Intent does not matter. Power does. To the rulers of the galaxy, a species that grows quickly usually becomes a conqueror. They remembered old empires from long before your time, empires that rose fast and burned everything. Mara felt a tightness in her chest. So they judged us before we even met them. Yes, the drone said. Some feared you. Some thought you would destroy them. Others thought you could save them from the Riftborn. But none truly understood you. The room stayed quiet. Even the hum of the ship felt softer than usual. Commander Hale pulled up logs from the drone's damaged memory. Alien recordings began playing, old meetings, debates in strange languages, long councils showing tall, scaled creatures and small, floating beings. One recording translated into English. Humans rise too fast. If the Riftborn finds them, the galaxy will end. If the Riftborn does not find them, they may become a new danger. Another voice responded. Or they may be the ones to stop the Riftborn. Their boldness, their strange courage, it is unlike ours. Mara listened with her jaw clenched. They talk about us like some kind of prophecy. The drone nodded. To them, you are. Humans confuse the old powers. You do things they cannot predict. Another recording played, this time showing a dark room full of worried alien leaders. Keep humans away from the rift zones, one voice said. Warn them. Hide the truth if needed. They must not awaken the Riftborn. But the Riftborn will find them eventually, another argued. Then it will mark them, and they will fight, said the first voice. They always fight. Mara looked at Hale. So all those warnings, all those scared messages we heard, they weren't threats. They were fear. Real fear. Fear and secrets, Hale said. They never told us why. The drone buzzed faintly. Some believe telling you the truth would push you toward the danger faster. Humans run toward problems. Not away. Many alien races do not understand that. Mara couldn't help a small smile. They're not wrong about that. The horizon sensors beeped suddenly. A new transmission appeared on the main screen. Mara quickly decoded it. The symbols matched alien formats from earlier messages. Commander, she said, it's a live council broadcast. They don't know we're listening yet. Put it on, Hale ordered. The screen lit up with a wide, circular chamber. Dozens of alien leaders hovered or sat around a glowing table. Some had smooth blue skin. Others had fur. Others looked like floating crystals. All looked tense. A large silver-skinned alien spoke first. The Riftborn has awoken again. We have confirmation. A human vessel is in the region. Gasps and frightened motions filled the chamber. Why did they come? One alien cried. We told them to stay away. They will bring doom upon us, another said. But a third alien, with bright green eyes, raised one hand. Or perhaps this is the chance we feared and prayed for. Humans are brave. They do not break easily. They might be what we never were. They might also be the ones who destroy everything, another shouted. The green-eyed alien spoke calmly. We have run for generations. We have hidden behind warnings. We have begged the dark to ignore us. But the humans, they stand. They push forward. They fight the impossible. That is why the Riftborn hunts them. It senses their strength. Mara felt something spark inside her chest, anger, pride, confusion all at once. These people, she whispered, they're terrified of us and hopeful for us at the same time. The drone turned its eye toward her. That is the curse of humanity in the galaxy. You inspire fear and hope. Suddenly, one alien on the screen leaned forward. What are we to do now? If the humans continue, the Riftborn will follow. Should we hide? Or speak to them? Or attack them now before they bring the storm? Mara clenched her fists. Attack us? After everything? Commander Hale watched silently, studying the faces of the council. The green-eyed alien spoke again. We should talk to them. We should tell them the truth. No more hiding. No more secrets. The silver-skinned alien hissed. And if they choose war? Then they will fight, the green-eyed alien said. But they will fight the Riftborn. And we may stand a chance. The screen cut off. Commander Hale exhaled slowly. Well. They know we're here. And they're deciding what to do. Mara turned to him. We should send a message. You think they'll listen? Hale asked. Yes, Mara said firmly. If they're scared of us, we need to show them who we really are. Not monsters. Not conquerors. Just people who want to survive. The drone tilted its eye. If you speak to them, do so calmly. They expect anger. Humans are known for powerful emotions. Mara smirked. Then they're about to learn something new. The horizon sent a simple message. We are here. We do not seek war. We seek answers. Talk to us. Minutes passed. Silence hung heavy over the bridge. Then. A response appeared. Human vessel horizon. We will meet. Do not advance. Do not fire. We come in peace and fear. Commander Hale nodded. Prepare for first contact. Mara looked out the window at the silent stars. The truth was clear now. Humanity had never wanted to break the galaxy. But the galaxy had already broken itself with fear. And now, they expected humans to either fix it, or end it. The meeting point was a quiet, empty region of space. No stars nearby. No planets. Only darkness stretching in every direction. Commander Hale had chosen it because the horizon needed clear sensor range if the Riftborn returned. The Alien Council agreed because they feared drawing attention. The UEF horizon floated in the center of the black field, silent and still. Every crew member waited, tense and alert. Lieutenant Mara Kessler stood at the front of the bridge, eyes locked on the main screen. Any sign of them? Hale asked. Not yet, Mara said. But their message said they were close. The drone sat on the console beside her, small and cracked but awake. They will come slowly, it said. They fear you, but they also fear being alone against the Riftborn. This meeting is a risk to them. Same for us, Mara replied softly. The bridge lights dimmed for a moment as the long-range scanners pulsed. Then the pilot shouted. Contacts. 3 ships incoming. Different designs. Approaching slowly. Put them on screen, Hale ordered. The display lit up with the sight of 3 alien vessels, each one unique. The first looked like a floating silver wing, smooth and elegant. The second was wide and dark, like a giant shell. The third glowed with soft green light, shaped almost like a growing plant. All 3 held position at a safe distance, as if afraid to move closer. A transmission request blinked on Mara's console. They want to speak, she said. Open channel, Hale replied. The screen changed to show the alien council members. Their faces were tense. Their posture stiff. The same green-eyed alien from the earlier broadcast appeared in the center. Human vessel Horizon, he said, voice calm but heavy. We thank you for responding. We speak now in fear and in hope. Commander Hale nodded. We're here to talk. No tricks. No threats. The silver-skinned alien leaned forward, suspicious. Why? Why speak to us? Why not flee? You understand the danger now. Mara took a deep breath and stepped toward the viewer. We don't run from danger, she said softly. We face it. That's who we are. And right now, we want to understand the Riftborn. We want to know why it hunts us. And how to stop it. The aliens murmured among themselves. The green-eyed leader raised a hand. You wish to stop it? Truly? Even after seeing what it did to our fleets, our worlds? If we don't, Mara said, it will destroy humanity next. And then it will destroy you. And then everyone else. The room of aliens fell quiet. The truth was simple. Hard. And real. Finally, the green-eyed alien nodded. Then we will speak. And we will work together. The silver-skinned alien snapped in shock. You would trust them? After generations of warnings? We have no choice, the leader said. The Riftborn grows stronger. And he pointed gently toward Mara and Hale, they are marked. Mara lifted her chin. If we're marked, then we fight. The green-eyed alien's face softened slightly. Very well. We form a temporary alliance. Humans and the 3 surviving star empires. Commander Hale stepped forward. Then let's begin. What do we need to know? Hours passed as the first joint meeting in history unfolded. Information flowed back and forth. Ancient records. Fallen empires. Lost battles. Terrible memories of the Riftborn. The aliens explained that the creature fed on destabilized energy and broken space. It hunted civilizations that reached a certain power level. When humans grew fast, the Riftborn sensed them, like a beacon in the dark. It sees strength as challenge, the silver alien said. And challenge as prey. But why did it appear now? Mara asked. The drone answered from its table. The rifts are weakening. Something is stirring them. The Riftborn no longer sleeps. The green-eyed leader added, you humans triggered its final awakening the moment your ships reached deep space. Commander Hale didn't flinch. Then we need a plan. The aliens looked at one another, unsure. Mara stepped forward. We build something together. Your tech. Our tech. A trap. A trap, the silver alien repeated. Yes, Mara said. If we can understand how the rift works, maybe we can close it. Or hurt the creature. Or slow it long enough to win. The green-eyed alien thought for a long moment. Impossible alone, he said. But maybe not impossible together. Hale nodded. Exactly. Slowly, the alien councils agreed. They shared energy data, shield designs, rift measurements. The Horizon gave them jump drive blueprints and field stabilizer notes. A plan formed, dangerous, wild, and nearly impossible. They would build a rift cage, a ring of combined human and alien tech around the largest rift. The cage would stabilize the space around the tear long enough for a strike. If done right, they could trap the creature inside the rift and collapse it. If done wrong, all ships in the system would die instantly. Human boldness, the silver alien muttered. This is exactly what we feared. The green-eyed leader surprised everyone. And exactly what we need. The Horizon and the alien ships moved toward the rift system. The journey was tense. Most aliens kept their distance. But slowly, as hours turned into days, small bridges formed. Alien techs asked humans questions. Humans asked aliens about their ships. They compared tools. Shared food samples. Talked about stars. For the first time, fear began to soften. Mara noticed it too. They're starting to trust us, she whispered to Commander Hale. Maybe, he replied. Or maybe they're just desperate. Both, Mara said with a small smile. Sometimes that's enough. When they reached the rift system, everyone felt the shift. The air hummed. The ship lights flickered. Space itself looked wrong, like cracked glass glowing deep blue. The rift cage pieces were deployed, human stabilizer cores mixed with alien shield generators and rift sensors. Ships formed a ring around the glowing tier. Mara watched from the bridge, her hands shaking slightly. It's beautiful, she whispered. And deadly, the drone added. Commander Hale spoke loud and firm. No mistakes. The Riftborn will sense us soon. Everyone prepare. As the cage powered up, the rift pulsed, slowly at first, then faster. The glow brightened. A deep roar rumbled through the scanners. The green-eyed alien's voice came through the channel. It knows we are here. Commander Hale straightened. Then let it come. The cage shone brighter. The rift expanded. Mara held onto the console. This was it. Humanity and 3 alien empires, standing together for the first time. An alliance that should never have existed. And now depended on it for survival. The rift cage glowed brighter with every passing second. Human stabilizer cores hummed with blue-white energy, while alien shield rings pulsed in strange colors, green, silver, and crimson. Every ship in the system held position, forming a wide circle around the rift. Tension hung so heavy that even the air inside the Horizon felt thick. Lieutenant Mara Kessler stood at the center of the bridge, eyes fixed on the swirling tear in space. It grew larger, like a great wound opening. Sparks of blue lightning crawled around its edges. The scanners buzzed non-stop. Commander Hale's voice was steady but tight. All ships report in. One by one, alien captains responded. Shield rings at full power. Energy flow stable. Rift sensors locked. Finally, the green-eyed alien leader spoke. All parts ready. We stand with you, humans. Mara breathed out slowly. Just a few weeks ago, these same aliens had feared humanity like children fear monsters in the dark. Now they fought beside them against something far worse. The rift pulsed again, hard. The entire system shook. The drone flickered on Mara's console. It is coming. A thick silence fell. Then the rift exploded outward. A wave of light hit the ships. Alarms screamed. Panels flickered. The Riftborn emerged. It was bigger than before, far bigger. Its body didn't have a single shape. Instead, it flowed like liquid shadow, stretching and twisting. Long arms made of pure energy lashed out. Its center glowed like a burning star. Its roar shook the comms so hard that several screens cracked. Mara felt her knees weaken. It's huge. It has grown, the drone whispered. Every rift feeds it. Every war feeds it. Every dying star feeds it. Commander Hale kept his voice level. All ships, hold formation. Do not fire until command. The Riftborn turned toward the alien fleets. Dozens of small ships trembled under its gaze. Human vessel, the drone said softly, it sees you. Always you. The creature's glowing eye-like center locked onto the horizon. It lunged. Evasive. Hale shouted. The horizon shot sideways. The creature's attack slammed into the shield ring instead, making the entire cage flicker. Shields at 60%, yelled the engineer. The green-eyed alien's voice came through the channel. We must hold it in the middle. Do not let it escape. Mara watched the Riftborn thrash against the glowing cage. Each attack shook the ships, but the ring held, barely. Then she noticed something. The energy. Commander, look. The creature was draining the cage's power. It's feeding on us, she said. If it drains the cage, it will break free, Hale replied. The drone buzzed. You must weaken it from inside the rift. Its true core lies beyond the tear. Mara's heart dropped. To go inside that thing? Inside the rift? Yes, the drone said. If the horizon reaches the other side and detonates a stabilizer core there, you can collapse the rift. The creature will be torn apart. The green-eyed alien broke in. That plan is death. No ship has ever returned from inside a rift. Mara looked at the swirling tear, then at the creature tearing at their defenses. If we don't go, she said softly, everyone dies anyway. Commander Hale met her eyes. There was fear there, but also trust. We take the horizon in, he said. All hands prepare. The aliens protested all at once. Human fool. You cannot survive. The rift will destroy your ship. Hale answered simply. This is what we do. The horizon angled toward the rift. Engines roared. The Riftborn screamed as if sensing their intent. It swung a massive tendril at them. Brace! Hale shouted. The impact threw the ship sideways. Sparks rained from the ceiling. Mara grabbed the console to keep from falling. Shields at 20%. Hull breach in the lower deck. We're losing power. Another hit would kill them. Mara pointed at the rift. Full speed. Now! The pilot didn't hesitate. The horizon surged forward. The creature roared again, but the alien fleets fired together, striking its side and pulling its attention. We're clear, the pilot yelled. The rift swallowed them whole. Inside the rift, everything was wrong. Colors twisted like living things. Light bent in ways that hurt the eyes. Space rippled like water. The horizon shook hard, groaning like a wounded animal. Mara felt a strange pressure in her skull, like something was pushing into her thoughts. The drone spoke weakly. This is rift space. A place not meant for life. Hurry. Commander Hale pointed at the glowing center ahead, a bright sphere pulsing like a heart. That's where we plant the core. Engineering, is it armed? Yes, sir. Ready. Get us in close, Hale ordered. The ship pushed forward. The nearer they came, the worse the shaking grew. Panels shorted out. Lights blinked. Gravity flickered on and off. When they reached the edge of the glowing sphere, Mara felt her breath catch. It's beautiful, she whispered. And deadly, the drone echoed. Commander Hale didn't waste time. Drop the core. The stabilizer core shot out from the horizon and locked itself into the swirling center. Detonate in 30 seconds, the engineer said. Suddenly the Riftborn creature forced part of itself through the tear, reaching inside after them. A long claw-like arm stretched toward the horizon. Move! Hale shouted. The pilot jerked the ship away. The creature slammed into the rift heart, roaring in shock. The core beeped. 5 seconds. 4. 3. Mara whispered, please work. 2. 1. The explosion was silent, but powerful. Light filled the rift like a newborn sun bursting open. The creature screamed, a horrible, shaking sound that tore through space. The rift collapsed. The horizon was thrown outward, spinning into normal space. Alarms howled. Half the ship went dark. Mara coughed, pulling herself upright. "We're alive." Smoke drifted through the bridge. Sparks popped from the ceiling. The ship was badly damaged. But the rift was gone. And so was the Riftborn. The alien fleets hovered nearby, stunned. The green-eyed leader spoke through shaky breath. "Humans, you did the impossible." Commander Hale leaned back, exhausted. "No. We all did. Together." Mara looked at the empty space where the rift once was. The stars were quiet again. Humanity had not broken the galaxy. They had saved it. But the cost had only begun to reveal itself. The battlefield was quiet now. No shaking rifts. No roaring creature. Only the slow drift of debris and the soft glow of the rift cage's dying lights. The UEF horizon floated at the center of it all, damaged but alive. A miracle, many would say. Its hull was cracked in places, scarred from the rift's collapse. Half the ship's lights were out. Smoke still rose from a few vents. But the engines hummed. Life support worked. The crew survived. Inside the bridge, Lieutenant Mara Kessler stood by her console with tired hands bracing her weight. Her head felt heavy. Her body ached from the impact. But her eyes stayed open. Her mind stayed sharp. "We made it," she whispered to herself. Commander Hale sat in the captain's chair, blood on his forehead but posture firm. "Damage report," he said. The engineer replied weakly. "Hull breaches sealed, barely. Primary weapons offline. Shield generator fried. But, we're still here, sir." The pilot laughed softly, a tired, shaky sound. "I'll take still here after what we just saw." Mara smiled a little. Still here. Still human. Still fighting. A ping echoed through the bridge. "Commander," Mara said, "the alien fleets are hailing us." "Put them on." The screen flickered to life, showing the green-eyed alien leader. His face held no fear this time, only disbelief and quiet respect. "Human vessel Horizon," he said softly, "your people have done what no star empire has done before. The Riftborn is gone. The rift has collapsed. The galaxy is free." Commander Hale nodded. No one should face something like that alone. The silver-skinned alien appeared beside the leader. His voice was softer now, almost gentle. "Forgive us. We feared you for so long. We judged you from afar. We thought you would bring destruction, but you brought hope." Mara stepped forward. "You don't need to fear us. Not anymore. Humanity isn't perfect. We fight hard. We push forward. But we don't want to rule anyone. We only want to survive, with others, not against them." The green-eyed alien bowed his head. "We understand now. The galaxy saw your power and felt terror. But we never saw your heart until today." The alien fleets began moving in closer. Dozens of ships of different shapes and colors surrounded the horizon, not as enemies, not as watchdogs, but as allies. Crew members from the plant-like ships sent repair drones. Tech teams from the Silverwing ships offered medical support. Engineers from the shell-like vessels transmitted shield data to help restore the horizon. Mara watched in amazement. Humans and aliens working together. Not because they were forced, but because they wanted to. For the first time, the galaxy felt smaller and friendlier. The drone that had helped them floated beside Mara on its little thrusters. "You have changed them," it said. "You have changed everything." Mara placed a hand gently beside it. "No. We all did. Even you." The drone's eye glowed with a soft white light, almost like a smile. "If my memory core fails soon, I am content. I have seen what peace looks like." Mara felt a small ache in her chest. "You'll be remembered," she promised. Later, Commander Hale stood before the crew. Even injured, even exhausted, he looked proud. "Listen," he said. "You all did the impossible today. Humanity owes you everything. And the galaxy owes you even more. You stood in the dark and did not break." The crew listened, silent and emotional. "You showed the galaxy who humans really are," he continued. "Not monsters. Not threats. Not the danger everyone feared. You showed them our strength is not just our weapons. It's our will. Our courage. Our refusal to give up." Mara felt tears sting her eyes. She looked around at her tired crew. They weren't heroes in a storybook. They were real people, injured, scared, worn out. But they stayed strong. That was enough. "And now," Hale added softly, "we're going home." The return journey took days. Engineers worked non-stop to keep the horizon stable. Alien ships escorted them, forming a protective corridor through deep space. Along the way, messages from the newly united empires echoed through the comms. "Safe travels, humans. You have friends among the stars. Our worlds welcome you. The future is yours as much as ours." Mara listened to every message, feeling something warm and strange growing inside her. Hope. Real hope. When Earth finally appeared on the horizon screens, a blue and white orb glowing in black space, every crew member stared in awe. "We made it back," the pilot whispered. "Bring us in," Hale said. The landing was rough, but safe. The horizon rested inside a massive hangar on Earth Fleet Command. News drones hovered above. Officers and engineers rushed in. Doctors checked the crew. Reporters tried to push forward, shouting questions. But before any chaos could take over, the hangar went silent. The alien ambassadors had arrived. The green-eyed leader, the silver-skinned captain, and several others stepped forward. Crowds froze in shock. For the first time in history, aliens walked openly on Earth. The green-eyed leader raised one hand. "We come to honor the humans who saved us all." Mara felt her breath catch. The whole world watched. She stood there, tired and dirty from battle, but standing tall. The alien leader continued. "We once feared you. We once hid from you. But no longer. Today we ask for friendship, for alliance, for a shared future." Commander Hale stepped beside Mara. "Humanity accepts," he said. "Together, we'll protect this galaxy." The crowd erupted in cheers. Cameras flashed. Children waved Earth Union flags. Soldiers saluted. Some people cried openly. Mara looked around at the joy, the unity, the impossible moment unfolding before her. Humanity had not broken the galaxy. They had broken old fears. Old walls. Old lies. And from those pieces, something new and bright had formed. A future built not on fear, but on courage. Not on secrets, but on truth. Not on war, but on unity. The new era had begun. And humanity, at long last, stood not alone, but together with the stars.